Tag along with Amy and Jamie while we meet the authors. Right here on Amazon Live. Ask questions to win a prize from your favorite author's life. So come on, just tag along with Amy and Jamie while we meet the authors. Right here on Amazon Live. Ask questions to win a prize from your favorite author's life.
Woo! Welcome, welcome. Oh my goodness.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Daniel, Damien. Hello. Welcome. If those folks who are watching on the other streaming platforms, come on over here to Amazon Live and participate in the chat over here. We've got a fantastic author, so you're going to have the opportunity to drop your questions in there as well for her and get some feedback, some great feedback with a real live author.
We do. She is the author of Secrets of a Metaphysical Flight Attendant, and I can't wait to tell you more about her. Yeah, she's known as the Metaphysical Flight Attendant. Her name is Rebecca Tripp. She's an author, spiritual coach, and creative manifestress. Oh, I like that name, manifestress.
You got to get that on a shirt.
Yes.
Today I'm the manifestress.
Yes, today
of my life,
of my whole world. Manifestress on a mission. Through speaking engagements, workshops, and global events, she shares the wisdom of a life lived at 35,000 feet and helps people from all walks of life tap into the innate power of their personal spiritual connection. I am super personally excited to talk to her because my other option, if I didn't start working with seminar companies and traveling all over the world, I was gonna go be a flight attendant. That was my next move. I was getting ready to getting ready to apply with Alaska Airlines. So let's put Rebecca Tripp, let's all give her a very warm Amazon welcome. Woo! Welcome.
Woohoo!
Thanks.
Awesome. We're super glad you're here. How you feeling?
I feel good. This is exciting.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm curious what motivated you to become a stewardess. She became a stewardess in 1967.
Right.
Wow.
What airline?
I was with United Airlines for 35 years.
United. It's a great one.
Yes, it was a great airline. It was the largest airline in the free world back then, although it was strictly domestic until we started taking on international routes later on. Asia, Europe, South America. I flew all over the world, but I was motivated to be a flight attendant in the 60s because there weren't a lot of career options for women back then.
Not really.
There were about 4: secretary, hairdresser, nurse, teacher, and stewardess. So I decided to be a stewardess after I'd gone to college for a couple of years and knew I didn't want to be a teacher. I was in a teacher's college. But I also got very, very highly motivated when I was sitting in a car on the coast of Massachusetts with a date, looking out toward Martha's Vineyard, and 3 perfect saucers flew in and hovered right over my head.
Wow.
Each one had a dome on top. They were blinking orangey red. And they came right up to the shore. We got out of the car and I went, oh my goodness, I think this is something from another world and I want to find out where they're from. So I got really motivated to apply to the airlines.
And that's what got you to become a stewardess. Is you saw unidentified flying objects and you went, I want to get closer to those things, whatever that is.
I wanted to interview pilots. I wanted to find out from people in aviation. The military wasn't really an option, although I thought either the military or the airlines, I think, can tell me where these are coming from. So I joined the airlines. And as soon as I started flying, I would go up to the cockpit and ask the pilots if they'd seen any UFOs. And I immediately found out there was a cover-up. They weren't allowed to talk about it, although I heard a lot of good stories. There were a lot of UFO sightings back in the 60s, but that was what really motivated me.
Wow.
I'd always thought of it as something I'd like to do because it was a very exciting career.
Have you seen, how many have you seen over the course of your life?
Yeah, since then, have you seen more?
Since then, I have not had another incident, but that experience was enough to give me a very open mind. And when I was a stewardess, I approached my job like an investigative reporter. If I had anyone on board that was famous or in a position of power or knew secret things, I would try to pick their brains as much as I could. So I learned a lot about many, many things, and I've learned a lot. I mean, people talk about being awake. Basically, I woke up back in the 60s because I found out there's a lot of secrets out there. But I had a heck of a good time. I mean, I had a blast. I went through 35 years. There are 3 husbands in my book. The first one was an international, drop-dead gorgeous Wilhelmina elite model out of New York City who modeled in Europe and all over the world.
Ah.
And we owned a modeling agency in New York. The second one was an entrepreneur. We had our own multi-level marketing company for a while. And the third one was a trust fund baby with, with relatives in very high places, which was very interesting. So I've learned a lot from my associations with other humans in this life. But because I had a very open mind, I learned how to be psychic. I learned how to remote view. I learned about spiritual healing and how to access that because of the UFOs.
That's great. Have you seen it? You've seen it. I saw a UFO. Well, actually, I didn't see. I became aware of a UFO when I was a child.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then it hit me in the back of the head, and then it became an identified flying object from my sister. At first, it was unidentified. No, I grew up on the around the rainforest in Australia on the most easterly point of Mount Warning, and Mount Warning has a whole lot of rose quartz all through that area, and there are a lot of UFO sightings around that area many times. There was one time we were driving the car through the mountains to head up to Brisbane. It's about a 2.5-hour drive, and we came up over this little hill, and there was this really like it was daytime, and we're like there was this really bright shiny thing in the sky that just kind of, and I thought it was like a big glare on the window. But everybody in the house saw this in the car. We're driving a house in the car, saw the same thing. We're like, what was that? What was that? And we're like, well, it must have been a reflection of the sun, but the sun wasn't behind us. The sun was over there, and this was here. And it was just like this big kind of like silvery white, kind of like semicircular kind of thing that just kind of went just there for a second. We're like, and so there, it fits the criteria of unidentified. A lot of time we see unidentified flying objects and we go, they're talking about aliens. Well, maybe, or maybe not. But what we can say is 100% it was unidentified.
The thing that was the most distinct for me that I did see was it was in I was living in Portland, Oregon, and I was going to a friend's house to a party that night. And there's in Portland, the streets kind of all go down, and then you can there's a street particularly that goes down. I think it was either Stark Street but it was a street that kind of came down, and you could kind of see the downtown, and then the rivers are there and all the bridges and stuff. And over the entire Portland area was this giant kind of light orangish light blob, and it was huge, like over the entire city. And it was so big, and I was like, I'm looking at it, and back then, we didn't have cell phones, so I pulled over, and it was dark, it was nighttime, and I'm watching it the whole time, and I pulled over at a phone booth, and I called my friends that were at the party, and I'm like, guys, go on the balcony and go look at it. And they go, yeah, we saw it. The news said it was I can't remember, they said it was like something, I can't remember what they said it was, but it was like written off, and I'm like, no, you guys, are you looking at the same thing I am?
Have another look.
Yeah, go look again. And I'm like, and I stared at it for long enough to make a phone call from a booth.
Well, see, the pilots confided in me right at the beginning of my career when I kept asking questions, and they would freeze up and not say anything. And then finally they admitted, we can't talk about it. We've been told not to report them. So there's always been a cover-up. But now we're seeing, in the news, they're bringing out UFOs again. But I really feel like that experience either programmed me or opened up my thoughts so that I met tons of metaphysical teachers and people that taught me how to do really interesting things throughout my flying career. And then after I retired in 2002, I trained over 3,000 people in how to get down to that alpha level and do those things themselves, like remote view, heal themselves.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. You mentioned something right at the point there that's very relevant to everybody that's out there listening, watching. And go ahead, you can grab Rebecca's book. It's down there in the carousel. Secrets of a Metaphysical
Flight Attendant.
Metaphysical Flight Attendants. Right. I had it there and it blew away. You said that that moment where you saw the UFOs, you know that you saw something that other people weren't potentially aware of at that point in time. So that gave you a reference point of knowledge to know that there are other things out there that we don't talk about. There are other things out there that other people don't readily see. And that's the cortex nexus in the brain, where we have a belief structure that either allows or disallows the observation or stimulation within our environment. So being open, this is what we say, saying being open-minded. Open-minded allows you to take in more of the environment for you then to have potential access to that environment to benefit you. So that experience actually did create that opportunity for further on down, being able to connect with people, see people, be aware of people, that be open to give you even more information. That's exciting that you actually help people. Do they get that from the book? Some of your training on
yes. I wrote the book because I wanted people to understand you can have a spiritually transformative experience, which I had when I had a spontaneous healing of cancer when I was about 26 years old, that changed everything to an even different level of consciousness. And it happened because I needed a solution so badly. I was willing to take the leap of faith and surrender, because I wasn't about to do surgery. I wasn't about to die by the time I was 40, like the doctor predicted. And I turned to the divine. My thought opened up. It was like I went to a different dimension, and where everything's perfect. And I mean, it's true that these UFOs are interdimensional. That's why they can appear and disappear. There are other dimensions that we go to. If you study remote viewing, you can tap into dimensions where you can actually see the future. I've had premonitions in my dreams every now and then. Not all the time, but I know when it's a real dream. And I know that you can train yourself to activate the right side of your brain so that you're more intuitive.
Mm-hmm. That's where I get information, is my dreams as well.
Yes, good. Yeah.
One morning, Amy woke up and goes, "Quick, go get petrol because the price is going way up." And I said, "Why?" She goes, "Well, as soon as it snows." I'm like, "What?" I'm looking out the window.
We don't snow. It doesn't snow where we live.
So then about 3 days later, there was this big snowfall that came in, and at the same time, there was some Middle East thing or something took place, and fuel went up $1.50. So
a gallon.
$1.50 a gallon went up. And she told me that it was about 3 days earlier, because she'd had a dream. She woke up, and then when she got up out of the bed that morning, she looked out the window and she goes, "There's no snow." And I'm thinking, it's a weird way to start your day. She told me the dream. So I went, "Oh, okay."
Because when I have a dream that's a premonition, there's nothing weird in it. Like there's no fairies or, aliens, or there's nothing that's not like actual real world, like tangible stuff. I see it as if it was like real world. And then I go,
that's what I call mine. I call them my real dreams.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. That's what for me, that's a good
energy. And like one time I was sleeping in Osaka, Japan, and I had a dream about an airplane that was in trouble, and it was flying around in a big circle. And when I got back to my home in Massachusetts and turned on the TV, United's Flight 232 was catapulting down the runway in Sioux Falls.
Wow.
And it was a DC-10. And I had the premonition a day before. And that's always kind of like really intrigued me, that we can tap into future events.
Yeah, absolutely. With the training I've done, they talk about everything's energy.
Right.
And so some of these moments that have a high energetic expression. Now,
Right.
if this energetic expression is in the future, imagine the stream of consciousness flowing and there's a big rock there. When the stream of consciousness hits that rock, it goes around it. There's also ripples that come back. So when there's a huge event taking place, those ripples come back, and you can train yourself to be aware of those ripples of that energetic moment that's in the future potential. And then just go be aware of it. One of the things I learned with the intuition is anytime there's any little nuance that happens, tell yourself, hey, thank you, intuition, for showing me that. I'd love to see more.
Yeah.
Acknowledging the moment is where we go, because energy flows where focus goes.
Exactly. And I've also learned to ask for assistance before I get in my car. I always clear my thought and know that, if I need help, if anything comes up, and it always works out. Your life is so much more harmonious when you activate the right side of your brain and use your intuition. And it gets rid of stress, anxiety, everything.
Yeah, Amy uses the right side of her brain really well, and I use the wrong side of my brain very well. We balance out there.
So you talk about the art of creative visualization.
Right.
When did you learn it? How did it work for you? And do you teach it in the book?
Yes. Well, yes, you'll get the gist of it in the book. And it was interesting that I was not hired by TWA, the first airline I applied to. Rejected me after 3 interviews. And I got hired by United and Eastern. Now, if I'd gone with Eastern, they went out of business years ago. But I went with United. And even though I didn't want to stay in Chicago, I wanted to go to New York City as a base, I chose Chicago. And I really didn't know why, other than my roommate that I was planning to share an apartment with wanted to live there. So I said, okay. Well, right away, I met this man, Ron Schoaf, who was the nephew of a very famous metaphysical teacher named Earl Schoaf. And Ron, the nephew, befriended me and my roommate, and he taught us how to manifest using our imagination to feel like we've already gotten it when we're falling asleep at night and when we wake up in the morning. So I visualized living in New York City in a beautiful apartment. And it just all fell into place so effortlessly. I've been studying metaphysics ever since because it's so fascinating.
It is. And a lot of things in the metaphysical world, 20, 30 years ago, they're like, that's all superstition. That's just weirdo. That's not real. Now science has got to the point where their instruments are fine enough and accurate enough to measure it. And so they can go, oh, this is real. And Dr. Joe Dispenza, he does a lot of great stuff in that area of bringing what was thought was whimsical, mystical into the scientific and where they meet and how it's measurable.
Right. And it's all about shifting your consciousness down to that alpha, theta, and even delta level. Because when we're in beta, we're using just our 5 senses. We're living in the 3D world. That's why I would never agree with transhumanism, because computers don't have intuition.
What? Wait. You're gonna have to.
You stop me for a second. Transhumanism.
What is that?
Oh, well, that's what they want to do with, a Neuralink. Elon Musk has a company where they can put a computer chip in your brain. And if you want to be a brilliant chef or a pilot or whatever, you'll just get a download and you can do it.
Like the Matrix. Wow.
Yes, but
I haven't heard about
there's
it.
a really funny TV show out where the character is like an Elon Musk type character that's like a cross between him and the Facebook guy, the Zuckerberg, and he's got a girlfriend, and so he can create the Neuralink, and so he's got her trapped in this virtual world. I can't think of the name of the show. It's hilarious though. But he ends up putting a link in her where he can basically see everything, knows every single thought, and she just can't get away.
Oh, it sounds scary.
It's hilarious.
Oh, you find that hilarious? I find that scary.
It's so funny.
I find it scary because so many times when I've had intuitive feelings, I've avoided accidents. I've had spontaneous healings. I don't think you can do that with a computer.
Right.
No. No, computers don't have that God connection.
Yeah, and I learned that in the documentary Terminator. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger's in that documentary. It's a real life documentary. I'm warning you. I played Terminator in the P2 3D show in Japan for all my Japanese fans out there.
Oh,
wow. Yeah, no, it is interesting how far science goes, and that's one of the moral concepts that that they talk about is like, just because we can do something, should we do something?
Exactly.
And, yeah.
So I noticed that you have a connection with Jose Silva. Do you use the Silva method?
Oh, absolutely. I taught it for 5 solid years all over the country.
For his company?
Yes, the Silva Ultramind. I was very, very good friends with his nephew, Alex Silva, who was my mentor. And I was able to give a couple of seminars every single month for 5 years all over the country, from the West Coast to the East Coast.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And for those people that are just new to the Silva method, could you give
explain what it is real quick?
A quick snapshot of what that is?
It teaches you how to go to the alpha level of consciousness on command. It's a total immersion into meditations that take you there over the course of 2 days. Sometimes it's 3 days. And once you get that training, you have it for the rest of your life.
Awesome.
And you just go 3, 2, 1, and you're there, and you can use it every day.
Wow, cool stuff.
You can solve problems. You can reprogram your subconscious mind. I mean, everybody knows now that the subconscious is running the show, and you've got to reprogram it if you have programs in there that aren't working for you.
Exactly.
Yeah, programs that aren't supporting you, programs that have been created from a genetic line, spiritual line, or your childhood, quite often can be reducing and restricting your current opportunity of goal and success and life and joy and those other elements. Talking about joy, because I just said the word I want to know what's one of the crazy things that you have experienced as a flight attendant. What was one of the most funniest things, or the craziest, weirdest thing that you've noticed?
Well, people come in all different, crazy. But I always found it interesting to meet in person people that you would read about. I have to say, who was Funny Girl? That beautiful actress, Audrey.
Barbra Streisand.
Audrey Hepburn.
Oh, Audrey Hepburn.
She did the original.
Another beautiful girl.
Well, I had her on a flight to the West Coast.
Wow.
I have to tell you, of all the celebrities I ever met, he gave off this energy of a saint.
Oh, sweet.
Aww.
Everybody in first class fell in love with her. Her energy was unbelievable. Very humble, very sweet. Yeah. But I can't remember the craziest thing. But
while you're thinking about it, I had a embarrassing thing happen on the plane, and I have to thank the air stewardess that helped me. I was wearing shorts, and I was just wearing shorts, but just shorts. And when I got down in the seat, the little handle that sticks out caught my pocket and ripped my pants from my belt loop all the way around to my zipper at the front. So everything was open for the world. So she goes, "Oh," she goes, "Would you like a blanket?" I'm like, "Yes." So the whole flight, she just came and helped me the whole time. And then when we get off, she goes, "Would you like to get off last?" I'm like, "Yes." You can keep the blanket. I'm like,
This is when they're not giving out blankets anymore.
No. You should totally help me. And so fortunately, I've got Scottish heritage. So as I walked off the plane, I just made out I was in a kilt. Let's rock out again. Oh my God, I was so embarrassed the whole time sitting on a plane going, woo, woo.
Well, in the 35-year career I had airplane engines blow up with bird strikes. I had near misses, but I was never, ever, ever freaked out. because I wasn't flying the airplane, you know, but it never really scared me. The scariest thing that ever happened to me was one night we were taking the van to Caracas, Venezuela from the airport, and we were stopped by these banditos.
Ooh.
And then they shot our front tire out as we went further along with a 44 Magnum. And we had to drive. There were 10 crew members in the van, and we had to drive along this dark road because we kept screaming at the driver to not stop, just keep going. We were afraid. That was the worst thing that ever happened to me. And it didn't happen in the sky, it happened on the ground.
We travel a lot, so we've got a lot of airport stories.
Yeah, some of the crazy stuff we've seen with people. I want to know. Okay, tell me this: why is it when a guy my size gets on a plane and he's been randomly selected to sit with two other guys that are bigger than him when I'm in the middle seat? That's what I want when there's three super tiny little girls on the row next to us with room to spare.
Well, see, back in the 60s when aviation was just getting going, it was like sitting in a living room.
It was like luxury.
Yeah, it was all very luxurious.
And it was an event. You dressed up. You dressed up to go to the airport. You know, you wore your nicest clothes.
It was also government subsidized. So they didn't worry about whether or not they made money. We had very light loads. We had plenty of time for conversation. And it was like a party.
Sounds good.
We got a few people coming in. Hi, Sam. Welcome, Queen Sam. Welcome, Evans. Welcome, Rising Sun. Welcome, everybody that's coming in. They're all saying hello to you, by the way.
Hello. A lot of hellos.
You can grab her book. It's actually on sale today. It's 25% off. It's only $2.99. And Sam says, Rebecca, you look marvelous. Love your makeup.
Oh, isn't he sweet? Thank you.
Yeah. So, so you can grab Rebecca's book below. It's, again, it's only $2.99 today. So that is a great deal.
Great deal for you folks right there. Grab one for you. Grab one for a friend.
Yeah. A lot of people read it in one sitting because they can't put it down.
Awesome. So
you know what? I picked up a book the other day that I couldn't put down. It was all about gravity.
Oh.
No, anti-gravity. I ruined my own joke.
You messed that joke up. So
we need to go back in time. Quick, help me with my quantum shift.
So one last question for you. What have you learned as a metaphysical person that could help other people?
All right. I have learned that there's a lot of basics to it that once you get that, you're kind of home free. We're living in a waking dream. So if we don't like the dream that we're living in, we do have the power, the ability to change it. All the masters have taught this. I don't care if you're talking about Buddha, Jesus, Yogananda. All the masters knew that this is a waking dream. It's all consciousness. We live in a mental universe. So the more you can begin to comprehend that and find some teaching that you can resonate with, it will give you that inner peace, and you'll be able to use your imagination to create what you do desire instead of what you don't.
Oh, good point. Good point. Get your book now, folks, to learn how to switch from using your imagination for creating things you don't want, which you are doing right now. If you haven't done a whole lot of training, your survival system of your midbrain says, hey, let's avoid danger. Imagination. This could be dangerous. This could be dangerous. This could go wrong. You're creating what you're thinking about. So being able to just shift from that one thing will have a huge difference in your life and that of your friends, your family, and anyone you will, are in connection with. Just that one thing that Rebecca just said, about using your imagination to create things you do want rather than what you don't.
And another thing I've learned is if we all have fears in certain areas. Like I just told you this story about having the tire blown out. But when you stand up to your fear and you don't let it consume you, you can find other solutions. And sometimes there's divine intervention. Sometimes it just dissolves. And, if I got into severe turbulence on the jump seat, I would just sit there and go, one with God is a majority. And I would convince myself that nothing bad was going to happen on my flights. And then it would just dissipate.
I love it. I love it. And Sam says, "Oh my God, only $2.99. True fact, cheaper than a cheeseburger. I am loving this price."
Sweet.
So yeah, your book, you can get all that knowledge for less than a cheeseburger.
And more meaty too.
And more meaty. Awesome. Well, Rebecca, thank you so much for spending the time with us. We are always super honored that you took time out of your day to spend with us and our audience. They love it. Where can they find you on social media?
Yes, I have a YouTube channel called Inner Power Training.
Inner Power Training.
Inner Power Training.
Yeah, and if you have more questions to ask Rebecca, you can always Google her.
Right. If they go below the videos, there's everything is there that they can use to connect with me.
Awesome. Very good. Very good. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, and we will see you again soon.
Great. Thank you very much. It was fun.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
She was amazing. Oh my gosh. And our audience loved her. That was great.
A lovely lady.
Yeah. Again, her book is below. It's only $2.99. Grab it now. It's on special. So you might as well grab it now. It's got a great deal. It's on a great deal. Okay. The next thing we have on the, we have these tapestry hangers that Jamie's been showing you. I love them. They are also on sale. They are only, let me just go look real quick.
So they come in brown and white oak, and they also come with their installation hardware. What's very cute about these guys here is there's 4 in a box, and they're made of wood, soft, smooth, finished, beautiful design.
They're normally $32.99. They are on sale today for only $25.99.
Yeah, beautiful tapestry hangers. You screw the little nut off here. Now this is wood, but inside there's a metal insert for the bolt to go into. So there's no concerns about it being split or broken in any way. You just screw it into the wall, pop this guy on, screw this down, nice and tight. And you've got a good, nice 1.25 inch distance here that's going to grab your tapestry. Nice, good, thick inch, and it'll grab. You go in either corner and you can pull it out taut, fabric, sheets, tapestries, all those kinds of things.
Someone goes, "Oh, the interview was so quick," and then Jamie, just screw it. LOL.
So there you go. There's the brown compared to the white oak right there. Yeah, that was great. We could have chatted all day. A lot of wonderful stories.
I could have chatted to her for a long time.
I'm sure she's got more stories.
I want to talk to her off camera and see. I want to hear the stories she can't tell. That's what I want to hear.
I'm sure if you get a book, you might get some secrets. Some secrets.
Exactly.
So these are beautifully finished, made of wood, all natural, 4 in the box, very functional, easy for you to switch in and switch out your different tapestries, your wall hangings, your fabrics.
This is great. Like if you have like a feature wall where you want to like maybe change it for Valentine's Day, change it for Christmas, change it for birthdays or holidays, you can just totally keep changing that wall out.
Yeah.
And not have to have the same feature on it.
We've got some friends that each season they like to have their house. This is the winter season. So every 3 months they're putting up different.
Oh man, they go all out. I do not know how they have the time.
Yeah, so they could easily switch these out, and they look beautiful up against the wall. That natural wood, I really love it.
They do. Awesome. This is the spring word search puzzle.
Spring word search. There's 100 puzzles in here. It's large print edition, and how it works is if you haven't done a word search, you got these words here that you find hidden somewhere in this mass of letters that can be vertical, up or down, horizontal, up, backwards or forwards, and then diagonally as well, up or down on either diagonal. So the words are hidden in here in this mass of letters. So this is really good for your mental health as well, in the association of dopamine. You get a small amount of dopamine and serotonin when you finish a task, when you achieve something. So you can feel good about yourself playing this. Great for playing with your kids. You find a word, they find a word, you try and find a word together. So who's the first who can find it? Do it with little circles, use a highlighter and play some games. And what's really great about this company is they support the veterans. So a portion of the proceeds from every sale goes to veteran charities. So
I love that.
That is the Springboard.
Hey, I want to test our audience a little bit and find out how well they know you.
How well they know me?
Yes, how well they know you. I want to pull a Pando card.
Oh, Pando,
And
Pando.
Sam, if you're still here, you remember Pando. So
Doesn't come with a panda.
So
Pando.
Pando's the trivia game about us. And I'm going to pull a card. And what you guys have to guess are what are the answers for Jamie here.
Now I'm going to show you a different card. Just one here. So the back, there's 5 different designs on the back of the card. It looks like a tree getting bigger, bigger, and bigger. And on the front is 2 questions. This is a great game for getting to know you, whether it's a family, a community, a group outing, a business luncheon. It's a great little networking connection game. So what happens is, say I was to pull the card, I would say these 2 questions, and then everyone would give their opinion on what they think the answer is.
So here's the 2 questions for Jamie. What style of underwear is he wearing? Is he wearing boxers, briefs, thongs? And does he like sitting in the sauna? So what style of underwear is Jamie wearing? And does he like sitting in the sauna?
Dun, 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 dun. Oh. Echo.
Echo. So we'll wait for that.
What underwear and sauna?
Yeah, and does he like sitting in the sauna? Awesome. So while we're waiting for that question to be answered, we'll go on to the very next thing.
What underwear and sauna? Yes or no? Rising Sun says boxers.
Boxers and yes.
Floral, print, or superhero? So what's the next thing? Oh, these wonderful glasses.
This is from Mixology. This is Luigi Bormioli glass. This glass is a high quality glass. These are some great tumblers, mixers for your really nice cocktail making.
Italian crystal.
Yeah, and it is very cool. When you look on the bottom of the glass, it's actually, let me see if I can pull this camera up here.
It's actually engraved on the bottom.
Right here.
With the name.
Luigi Bormioli. So I can see it, it's backwards, but when I'm looking into the glass this direction, when you look into the glass, you can read it. So you have to drink the whole drink. And, you have to drink your whole drink before you can see the engraving, but it's very cool.
And this isn't just a pattern, this is actually 3-dimensional around the side here for you to be able to feel and hold. Nice and steady.
Nice grip. It feels nice in the hand too. It's solid, very weighted at the bottom.
High quality glasses for you really to enjoy that drink that you're having. Yeah, for sure.
And it's only $39.99 today for a set of 4 of them. This is a great gift. Great for that friend in your life that really likes to make really high quality drinks. So the next, oh my gosh, Jamie loves this.
I'll
let Jamie go.
I was actually saying this to Amy last night.
Oh, he was like, it was so funny because he opened this for the first time and I'm hearing from the other room, oh my God, this is brilliant.
This is awesome. This is so awesome. Oh, I really packed it back in with everything.
Rising Sun says superhero, of course. Superhero boxers, you got that right. Probably Batman.
Hey, we don't say that name. Not unless I'm in costume. This is it. So push this little button, you turn him on. Boom. This is an tire inflator. It's got 2 different cords that you can put in here. You've got one for cars. It will also inflate motorcycle mode, bike mode, ball mode. So you can see there you've got the car mode, motorcycle mode, right there. So you got all the hoses, all the attachments. You can inflate balls, you can inflate tires, motorcycles, push bikes. When you push this little button down here, oh, that's my light. It's got an emergency light. When you push this little button, you turn the light on. Now I've got it flashing light. Really fast. Okay. When you push this button, it's backwards on the camera. When you push this button, you'll see across the top here. This is how it starts really. 35. It's preset for 35 PSI. So it will, within 5 minutes, it'll inflate a totally flat tire up to 35 PSI with a 99.9% accuracy plus or minus 1 PSI. Let you push it again. That's for the car. You can adjust the PSI. Push it again. Now it's set for a motorcycle. Now it's set for a push bike. Now it's set for all your ball inflations or balloons or whatever you want. So this is an emergency air pump or a non-emergency. I just don't want to have to change the tire. Air pump. I was saying to Amy last night, I said, Anybody that has a daughter or a female in their life that has to drive somewhere should have one of these. Now, I'm not saying women can't change a tire. What I'm saying is, unfortunately, the world, when it's dangerous like this, if, for example, Amy, who could change a tire, or my sister, who could change a tire.
I could, but I do not want to.
if you're heading somewhere and it's at nighttime and it's dark
out,
and all of a sudden you go thunk, 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 you got a flat tire, whoom, pump him straight back up. Within 5 minutes, you're back on the road getting to a service station or something where there's lights around for you to see what's going on. It's good for anybody in that situation, men or women.
I remember when I was in my 20s, I had to, now granted, it was my clothing choice, but I had to change a tire, full on change a tire in high heels and a miniskirt.
Yeah, I have had to as well. And that's an interesting story.
That's serious.
So this is your emergency tire pump. And it says you'll get 4 to 5 tires pumped up with one charge on this guy. And the charge, you charge him up, it'll last for 300 days guaranteed before you got to recharge him, or it might start to lose a little bit of charge. So you charge him up, you throw him in your car and hope you never have to use him. Yet he's so versatile for so many things you can use. I think everyone should have one of these in their car. Because I've been in some sticky situations where, oh no, I've got a flat tire. Now what am I going to do? Well, if I could just put a bit of air in it, I'd be able to get to a spot where I could change it.
Or just get to safety, you know?
Yeah, this is such a great device. I totally love it. I think it's exceptional.
Awesome. This is the You Like Hair laser hair thingy. You want to hand that to me real quick? I do like this one. This one is really high-end, high quality. When you open the box, you can just see that it's a very high-end pleather, made with pleather. The whole box is made with pleather. Comes with everything you need in it. This is a laser hair removal. This is probably the most painless hair removal I've ever tried at home. Because the end of it right here, feels like solid ice. So you're icing on both sides as you're lasering. The other one I have, it's laser one side, ice the other. So with this one, it's ice both sides. I feel nothing when I laser with this, and I can do it on the highest level. So it's awesome. It works.
So that question. So for those of you that are just tuning in to see the question, from the game Pando. The game Pando is, Amy drew the card for me, surprise, surprise, not for her. The question is, what kind of underwear and a sauna? Yes or no? Does Jamie like saunas or does Jamie not like saunas? This is our challenge to see how well you folks know us. Let's see how well you know us with our little Pando game here. Should we give him the...
Yeah, give him the answer.
What do you think the answer is, Amy?
Well, I think he's probably wearing boxers, and yes, he does like sitting in the sauna. See, I know you too well.
Jamie's not wearing any boxers today.
That's actually true. Yeah, Jamie's commando. I should know that.
Sorry for the visual. So, and saunas, yeah, I do love saunas.
Oh, who doesn't love a good sauna?
Now, this is the Hair Cool USB-C adapter. And this is another item I love. This is a good quality one. Nice.
Have you done a video on this?
No.
Oh, man,
I should.
You should. That'd be a good one for you to do a video on.
Yeah, I think this is great. If you're traveling at any point in time, you've got and my Mac has USB-C. So I plug this USB-C in, and now I have available to me all these additional ports, these awesome additional ports. I have on the end 4K supported HDMI.
Hey, Victoria, welcome.
I have the USB-C female charging port, 2 5 gigabytes USB ports, a TF card slot, and an SD card slot on the side there. So my one port goes to all these multiple functions. It's actually got a 5% coupon on it today, in addition to being reduced by 17%. So that is the Hair Cool adapter. The thing is, this is another one of these things like when you have your computer, at some random moment, you're going to need one of these other ports, and you're like, I wish I had. and then you're like, but when you have one, you just keep it with your computer and your computer bag. Situation pops up, you're like, oh, that's not a problem. I'll just grab out my multi-port that can handle all these options. So
love it. This next is the Ozbot Meet. We've got the Ozbot Meet and the Ozbot Meet 4K.
okay.
We've got the 1080 and the 4K.
So this is the 1080. Amy's going to pull that, and we're going to talk about that. And I'm going to show you at the same time, I'm going to show you the video of our the one we're actually using, which is the 4K. So this image.
So we're using the 4K, and this is the 1080.
Yeah, that's right. You've got the 1080, and we're going to show. I'm just going to show
so
that in
cute.
And you'll notice they look identical.
They're so cute and so little. How cool.
Oops. So much for that. There he is.
There we go. Yeah, he's nearly identical. The only difference is one's a 1080, one's a 4K. Do they both follow? They both have the follow feature?
Yep. You've got higher quality microphone and camera with the 4K, and you have lower quality with the how's it showing me over here?
Yeah. There you go.
There we go. So they both look the same. You see that? If they both come with that little cover that can go on it, have this little button on the top, you push that and it goes from zoomed follow focus to just open focus. And it's got light recognition, AM. It's got the AI in it that keeps it all kind of aware of what's going on in the environment, and color correction and light correction. So they're a great little camera, the 1080 and the 4K. I mean, I love the 4K because I'm all about whatever I can do to bump my images, my properties, my elements. I go for that. Yet, and that's the little tripod it sits on, and it's magnetic. So you can have it vertically, horizontally. You can do vertical with it as well as you can do horizontal with it and have it kind of pointing anywhere and everywhere. So this is the 1080 and the 4K. Now,
okay, fine. Totally cool camera. That's right, CTG. That was for
CTG.
That was for CTG, just for showing up.
CTG in the house.
I know, right?
You're
We have a
the-
little Jamie, you might not know this, but CTG is an actual Amazon celebrity.
I do know that. That's
Yes.
why all of us, it's a sudden, I'm nervous.
You're nervous.
Hi, CTG.
We're so honored you joined us.
And call that geek. That who CTG is.
It is. So this Ozbot Web Meet 4K here is only $119. It's a 45% off right now.
Yeah, and I'll just do a quick demo. I'm going to tap the button on the top,
okay.
And we're going to change it. Amy's going to step off camera so it will follow me and not have to try and decide who to follow. This is my moment.
Can I go make a cocktail?
No, you cannot go back to contact. But here we have me way back here talking about this picture frame. Be kind. Now I'm going to step over here and wave my arms dramatically, and then I'm going to come up closer, and you can see how the cameras automatically follow me. I just made a little tap of the button, and now I'm back to just normal. The reason
it was actually funny. We were watching somebody the other day, and it was like really super distracting because it kept framing their head up and down and up and down. He wasn't getting the framing right, and the camera wasn't getting the framing right. It was super distracting to watch.
Not with this camera.
Not with this camera. I don't know what camera he was using, but we were like, the camera's not getting that right. I'm like, I think Jamie's like, what is going on? I go, I think he's on a gimbal. We're like, yeah.
He was on a gimbal, and what was happening was when there was motion in the background, the camera would kind of just pull out and then go, back in. And then
it was trying to find.
And then he'd move his hands, and his head wasn't moving, so it goes, oh, that's the action. They'd zoom in. So yeah, he didn't have his settings right, but it was funny, all the rest.
I can't wait to do a photo shoot with all his clothes.
Well, these are all Amy's clothes.
Yeah. So this is the Eckauer, again, Eckauer. I love Eckauer. These are shorts and a really nice comfy top. Now I prefer pants, especially right now it's cold, but in the summertime, this is going to be great here in Vegas. This is going to be such a great little outfit to wear. Super comfortable, just hangs really nice and easy. And I actually sometimes wear this, the top with just my jeans. So I'll wear this top without, on its own, even though they're pajamas.
Yeah,
so, the truth is I wear pajamas as regular clothes.
She does.
During the day, yes, I do.
Even at our conference in LA.
Even yes, I did actually. I wore pajamas during like on one of the days. I wore pajamas all day. It was great, and nobody even noticed.
This next top, she loves to wear. She wears it all the time. She rolls up the sleeves, and pretty much like the lady in the picture.
You'll see a lot of videos with me in an orange some different orange t-shirt and this particular top because it's super comfy. It just came out of the laundry, so
yeah, it's you can use it as a casual, oversized jackety top, or you can wear it as an actual shirt. It's reduced by 36%.
So I got an oversized one. I got the large. I'm a medium normally, so medium would fit me a little bit better. But I wanted it to be really oversized because I wanted to be able to also tie it right here as well.
So it's reduced by 36%, and there's an additional 10% coupon. An additional 10% coupon. Hi, Victoria. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So check out, there's like 30 different colors, maybe not 30, I mean
24
like 24 different colors that they've got there. Check out the different colors.
Pretty girls walk like this.
We stop this program for a spontaneous commercial break.
Pretty girls walk like this. No? Okay. Hi, Donald. Welcome.
Awkward husbands stand like this. Still this. Yeah. So, so this is another one of these lovely, like, feely tops. It's from Ho Touch.
And again, it's a button down, so you can open this up. You can wear it open. You can wear it as closed. You can tie it, so you can wear all kinds of different designs on this one. And this is their purple-ish color.
And so you can get
what would you call this color, Jamie?
I would say it's more of a
chartreuse,
a pastel, kind of a. It's not quite salmon, but
I think this color is called the bean paste color.
That is what I would. Yeah. It's kind of
but they have a green one. I really like the green one a lot better.
A pinkish. It's kind of a pinkish brown pastel.
They have a green, which is a light pastel, and then they have an oasis that looks really cool. And they have an orange one, and they did not send me the orange one.
They do not know.
They really messed that one up.
So this one's actually got a 7% discount on it. So there's a coupon for 7%. Yeah. So have a check of the different colors. Some of them have different discount amounts for them, but they feel it's nice and light and also flowing and feeling. So it's great. Hi, Donald. Hello. Welcome. Thanks for dropping by and hanging out with us here. We just had a fantastic author on, Rebecca Tripp. Her book's right at the front of the carousel. If you hadn't had a chance to have a look, it's only $2.99, which Sam kindly pointed out for us is much cheaper than a cheeseburger and full of more goodness.
I just messaged Amy Lurking. I just messaged the company and said, "Can you send that to me in orange?" By the way, it's only $29.99, and there's a 10% coupon on that one too. Right. I literally was just like typing. That's what I was doing. Can you please send this to look at the orange one?
And then, wow, yeah.
Come on, man.
That is.
What the heck? That's perfect. I love it. I'd wear it all the time.
Do they have a men's?
And men's, I know they do have a men's purple.
Do I have a men's purple?
They do. Look at the purple. They call it wine red, but it's a nice.
Yeah, that's more of a burgundy.
That's too
wine
dark
red.
burgundy for you.
Yeah. I'm gonna go into the cooler tones.
Okay, so this is Glabs. This is on sale, 11% off. This is a nice little crop top jacket. Really
and
cute.
It's meant to be this short. I didn't wash it and put it in the dryer and it come out like this. It is a midriff. So it's hit
now, if you are conscious about your midsection at all, this is not for you, ladies.
No, it will highlight that little element.
It will highlight that element, but if you're feeling good,
it'll highlight your navel chakra.
It will. It will.
So if you want to put a diamond ring there and show it off, this is a perfect jacket for you. Now this one's called the stressed jacket. Sorry, I'm speaking too loud. Jacket.
No, it's distressed.
Oh, okay. Well, this is the distressed. That's interesting. Stressed, distressed mean the same thing.
I know. Not weird.
Where if I was robed and disrobed, no, that does not mean the same thing.
Victoria Dia said, "Yeah, not for me. Yeah, not for me either, Victoria. I'm not. I can maybe pull it off a little bit, but I'd have to do some serious spanks underneath that to pull that off."
Spanks?
Yeah.
Not like that. What she's referring to is something more like the promo.
Yes, more like these. These do have a spanking effect.
That's the problem with words; they can be misinterpreted.
They
That's
can.
why text communication sometimes can be taken the wrong way.
Yeah, so this can have a Spanx effect in the top because this top comes up high and you've got a nice tummy tuck.
It's got a nice wide high top here.
Yeah, and then you've also got these great big pockets, and
It's got pockets.
it's got pockets.
There's the trigger song for
Hey,
Amy.
I like your dress.
Here she goes. We'll be gone for half an hour,
It's got
and after the show, I'll still have to listen to that song now.
pockets.
There she goes. It won't stop. It won't stop. I tell you. It's got pockets.
Anyway, these are the most comfortable pants you will ever find. Joanna W. swears by them. I think she's got over 20 colors on
we've
them.
got like I think there's like about 10 to 15 different people have come back to us since we started promoting these, going, I love them. Oh my God, they're my best. Oh, I'm going to get another pair. Yeah, really good. And one thing, folks, I was going to say ladies, but folks, when you getting this kind of wear, when they look good and feel good when you're standing up looking in the mirror, turn around, bend over and have a look at the mirror. Because sometimes when they stretch, they get see-through.
It was very uncomfortable for Jamie when we owned our gym because I can't tell you the amount of women that showed up.
Oh, I can you. It was 63 the first month. It was, I kept the list. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, I'm not going to make that joke. Okay.
Wrong joke.
But Jamie would come to me, he'd like, can you tell them?
Can you let such and such know that when they bend over to pick up their weights, we all get to see what color thong they're wearing today?
Or what the fact that they're not wearing one at all.
Yes, even more so.
That was
I
more
wasn't
so.
going to go
Okay.
there.
Oh, I didn't move the purple jacket.
No, I know. That's okay, because I'm going to show you
Oh.
folks right now. These guys, while Amy gets a purple jacket.
It's right here.
There we go. She was quick. I'll be quick. These, it's a twin pack.
This is on a lightning deal too.
Oh, this is on a lightning deal.
How soft does this go? I mean, I want these sheets.
Oh, yeah. This is cotton fleece. And it's they're fitted sheets. Fitted sheet for a baby bassinet. This is so good for when you've got to do a quick change on that baby bassinet. Fitted sheets, done. Flip. Another benefit is the sheets aren't pulling off and they're not getting tangled in it in the middle of the night. So this is great. There's a twin pack. Tilly U has some great products. Tilly U, great products for young kids.
Absolutely.
For babies and all that.
Really nice.
Or if you're an ogre
Victoria,
and you
I
just
thought
had
it
your
was
hair done.
I thought it was underwear. What?
If you're an ogre and you need a hairnet, you can double it up.
Or you can use them as underwear for ogres.
No, you can't, because there's no holes in them.
Oh, okay. Maybe not.
Not that I tried. I'm just asking for a friend. Okay, so your purple jacket.
Yes, the purple jacket. This jacket is awesome. It does come in purple for those who want to know. It's only $41.99, normally $70, so it's on a great deal.
It's on a huge deal, 40% off, and there's an additional 5%. I feel like a racing car. Ladies and gentlemen, they're taking off. The purple jacket is right out in the middle. Yeah, so there's a 5%.
It's got pockets exactly where your hands hang.
Ooh.
It's really kind of nice. Like your hands hang here and they just fit right in the pocket.
That
Tons
sounds
of
like
colors.
a song.
Tons of colors.
There's 15 or more different colors. Go have a look at the different options that are available for you. The Zigu Women Zip Up Hoodies. Long fleece, lightweight hooded.
Good discounts on that. Another 5% coupon on that when you check out.
And it feels like one of those thin fur plushy animals.
It's so soft.
It's super soft.
Super soft.
Feels super comfy.
Absolutely. Awesome. Okay, this next item is also 50% claimed and on a lightning deal.
This is on a lightning deal.
Revix ankle.
If you haven't got one yet, this is the time to get it with that lightning deal. It's in a little Ziploc baggie here that you can put in the freezer to freeze it up to keep it all secure. This is for your ankle. When you have an ankle injury, it velcros these straps. Two at the top.
Hey, Faustino, welcome. Good to
G'day,
see
Faustino.
you. So good to see you. Awesome.
So one strap around the bottom, elasticized Velcro, two straps around the top, And you can see it's shaped to fit your foot. Shaped to fit your foot, which is very important when you've got a foot injury. This is all gel that gets cooled in the freezer, so you got full surround sound for your foot cooling. I know it's not sound, but the sound of, oh, that feels better does take place. And you'll notice on the inside, it's got a soft velour feel to it. This fabric protects your skin from freezer burn. If you're putting an ice pack on your body, make sure you don't put it directly on your skin. You have to put something in between, like a piece of cotton, a tea towel, or some paper towels.
Because it can hurt. You can get injured.
You can get freezer burn and get injury from the direct cold going directly on the skin. Frostbite. Now, you're protected against that with this covering on the inside. So you just pull it out of the freezer, wrap it around your sore foot, elevate your foot, and there you go. The first 48 hours of an injury is most important for the icing.
Awesome.
And this way, the icing is staying with your foot. Like, you go, oh, here's a bag of peas. Yeah, it looks great. But you move slightly, bag of peas is on the floor. You got to get up, put it back on the floor. So all taken care of. Get yourself one now. It's on a lightning deal. Really cool. It's only $22. 55%, 5 more. Since I've been talking about it, 5% more have been claimed. You can get them in different colors. Right now, it's 35% off, down from 34 to 22. So yeah,
great deal. Awesome. This next is from Comfy Tech, and this is for migraine headaches. Oh my God, you guys, this is amazing. This looks like the most simple little thing. It's kind of thicker, so it feels like it's like almost like I don't know if you can see this thickness, but it's like a gel, and the gel feels super cold. And you could put this in the refrigerator.
You'll have it even colder.
And have it even colder, but never freeze it, okay? And how you put this on, you just basically put this on, and this instantly. Oh, you should have used this the other day.
I know. I was just thinking about it.
Oh my God, Jamie had a really bad migraine.
Except it wasn't in our fridge; it was up here in the studio. So
we don't think about it. We forget about it.
I just because when you're in a migraine, for those who get it, you know that you can't concentrate on anything about anything.
Do you still have that headache?
A little.
Want to try it? Give yourself 2 minutes.
What's really great is it's got the little spot here for your nose to sit, and also you're going to block out the light. And a lot of the time, the overstimulation of the optical nerve is taking place with the lights, because these lights, though they seem to look like they're on, they're actually flashing ultra fast, and they can overstimulate. So it has multiple benefits like that. Because when you put it on, you just
we might not get Jamie back. We might not get him back. Yeah, it's like a weighted blanket for your head. Yeah, for real. Like that's a great way to describe it. And it's 30% off today. It's normally $30. It's only $20.99 today. So it is on a great deal here. It is fabulous. And it comes in a bunch of colors. So always check the colors, guys, because sometimes the colors have different prices, and you can bet. Like for instance, if you choose the black one, it is only $19.99 today, and it has another 10% coupon on it. Where the purple one that Jamie's got on, the matte purple, actually he's got the shiny purple, purple pack. It's on sale for $20.99 with no 10% coupon on. Yeah, I guess you can sleep standing up. Yeah, I think you can. How's it feeling?
So that's it. You just slip it down and put it on. I won't leave it on. I just slipped it on for a second, pulled it straight back off for the benefit of
audience. Yeah. Do you feel better?
I do. It's kind of comforting.
It's comforting.
In a weird way, it's comforting.
It's so comforting. Like it's crazy. And this is the kind of thing again where you just want to have it on hand. We should. I think I've already done a video on this. So
I thought about it.
Did?
Yeah, because I had migraine a couple of days.
I would have like this.
The effort of going and getting it upstairs was just too much.
I would have gotten it for you.
You weren't in the room to talk to.
You could have texted me.
But that was too much effort. When you've got a migraine.
Bring me something. Help me. I wish I would have thought of that. I'm so sorry I didn't. It really is awesome.
Here, this is a great company for sheets. Not sheets, curtains.
Curtains.
It's curtains for you.
I was just thinking curtains for you.
This is the fabulous. This is Jin Chan. They've got a whole lot of different curtains. This set here, 2 curtains, beautiful. Get them in different lengths, different sizes. They are loop across the top here. Let me see if I can pull this out a little so you can see just one. You see they're semi-see-through. See that? So the light's going to come through. These are sun curtains, and these are the loops. So they're just fabric loops that are threaded through the pole the whole way through. And they've got a nice semi-texture to them of, cotton with the cotton weave. It's got the little lumps and whatnot in it. So I don't know what you call that. What do you call it? They're beautifully feeling curtains. And these are great for when you want to still be able to see outside, but reduce the light. Great for us here in Las Vegas, because that way, especially in the warmer time of the year, which is nearly all the year, even though it snowed here yesterday.
Yeah, it did. Crazy big.
Great for us because when there's really bright and sunny outside, we can have these curtains pulled across. We can still see out and see the general environment, but greatly reducing the glare coming down from that bright sun. That's the great thing with these kinds of curtains.
This next item, Jamie loves it. This is from Precision.
OMG.
Yeah, OMG. Jamie loves this.
She just says that's to say precision. I know what it is. Boom. There it is.
There it is.
Boom. Look at this.
Hoto Precision.
There is your 24-in-1 precision screwdriver set. 24-in-1 screwdriver set, all here. This little guy pops off. It's magnetic. When he's in there, spins nice and fluidly, nice and easily. So you can, because it's magnetic, each one of these bits, they pop on and off magnetically, just fitting in there. So you pull him out, slip him in the end, magnetic. Unscrew the little screw, lift it out. Or pop your tiny fella in, put him down, screw him in. Then when you're done, now what's really interesting is the magnetic's quite strong, yet these come in and out really easy. You get a uniform magnetic vibe happening to your precision screwdriver. Pull him in, pull him out. Then when you're done, he just slips back in there. The whole set is beautifully contained. This is nice color. This is a turquoise. You can get it in a red. You can get it in a black. Metal. Feels good. Looks fancy. Does a fantastic job. And you've got 48 bits. You've got 6 little bits at the top, 6 little bits. That's 12. Then on either end of that bit is a different head. So you've got 24 different bits in one, held all together. This is such a great design. I think this one is exceptional and phenomenal.
Awesome, awesome. That is exceptional. This next one is from Apex Forge. Is this the tool or the
This is the kit.
The kit, the whole kit.
This is a phenomenal. This is your whole kit for your rotary tool. This is a 357 piece kit. That's right, 357 piece. Look at that. Look at that. 357 piece rotary tool kit. And on the top here, take the little covering off. Yeah. Look, all of these pieces, all of them, 357 different pieces for those rotary tools. The screws, drivers, cutters, sanders, grinders, engravers, buffers, magic wheels, magic sands. They're all here in this set. So anybody, and you, of course, you got your bonus. All rotary tools will come with one of these guys. They're the link for putting things in and out. A little spanner, a little wrench. Yet having a bonus one is really great in case you lose it. So this is a fantastic set for anybody who already has a rotary tool. Apex Forge also has the rotary tool as well. So if you want to get the full kit, the rotary tool and the accessory kit, often bought together, you can go and get that. Just click on this guy and then click on the rotary Apex Forge. Just click on the Apex Forge store and you'll be able to get the combo set as well. So this is great. There's so many little elements in here ready for you to do precision work, cutting, everything else that you want to do with it. And then here we have not the air fryer, deep fryer. So the lid has got vents up the top here and a window for you to see your stuff cooking. The basket has an easy little handle. You push him in, slip him down, and he clicks in. So when he's not in use, you can store him just in like I did. Then you have your basket and you have your deep fryer. The basket easily sits in there. Lid sits back on top. Now, for cleaning the deep fryer, well, actually, let's talk about using it first. Using the deep fryer, you've got a timer button here, turn him around. You've got your temperature here for your oil. Inside is a line for you to be able to fill your oil up to. And for cleaning, this guy here.
That was a drop.
This guy comes out for you to be able to easily clean this. And so the protective shell, it will warm up and heat up because this is hot, yet you haven't got the direct heat straight out there. So it's not as hot to touch on the outside. So what are some of the things that you guys like to deep fry?
Deep fried Mars bars.
What was it that Elvis Presley was famous for having?
Did he like deep fried food?
Yeah.
Really?
I think it was deep fried peanut butter and banana sandwiches.
Really? I'm just not a huge fan of deep fried foods. No, it just doesn't sound good to me. The one deep fried food I love is those onion things. Those deep fried little onion.
What do they have? Deep fried bananas? No, deep fried butter sticks.
Oh, deep fried butter.
Shocking.
Actually, Jenny's tried that. Jenny told me about the deep fried butter. And yeah, Victoria's is weird. I know.
Rising Sun says mushrooms, deep fried mushrooms.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
That'd be cute.
Well, you know
Wings, French fries.
The deep fried green beans, I love those.
Deep fried green beans.
Those are really good with a good panko. But I'm not that into deep fried stuff. Not a big fan.
Fresh seafood. I'm more of a fan of fresh seafood.
Ooh, fresh anything. Fresh food is good.
This is a really good light monitor for your curved monitor. If you have a curved monitor, see this guy here? He's curved. Happy. Not so. Happy. So you got your curved monitor, folds out, sits up. So it'll follow your curved screen. What's really good about this, the light that comes down at 90 degrees, comes out at 45 degrees. So the light isn't reflecting back on your screen and it's following your curved screen. You've got LED lights on the top here that can change color, and you can control all this with your different tones, your different lights with this little button. This little button here has a battery in it, battery included. Click, click, spin left or right for different options. So you just have this little guy sitting on your desk and you're moving back and forth and you're changing all the stats and details and functions of your light. So this is the oops. Trying to fold that back and I guess he doesn't fold back. So this is a really cool, if you have a curved monitor, I don't have a curved monitor, I've got the straight monitors. So this one, no price. Let's have a quick look. Maybe it's not available right now.
I just was wondering.
No, it's $49.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, this takes you to a straight one, not the curved one. Maybe the curved one's not available.
Curved one might not be available now, so this is just the straight one.
So there's the straight one. Straight one, same function, same everything that I was talking about, except this one's for the curved, and so And when you click the link, it takes you to the $49 for the straight one. If you go to the store,
if you actually scroll down and click on the curved one, it takes you back to the straight one.
Yeah,
they might have a mistake in
it's
there.
currently not available right now. The
Yeah.
curved one.
Yeah.
So when you go to the store, it's showing
not available. Okay, awesome. This next thing is from HT Ron, and it's on a great deal. It's normally $99.99. It's only $84.99 today. This is the press, the large press. We've got the press and the two different vinyls, and one of the vinyls is on a lightning deal today.
Ooh, well, let's do a quick talk about the vinyl then. I've got them here as well. We've got both sets of vinyl, then we'll come back to the front. So
let's talk about the HT Ron first, because then I don't have to click and come back.
Okay, I just see how much longer it was. 58% have claimed the lightning deal.
It's 2 over, so grab it if you want that right now.
Yeah, if you want some, go over. It's just 2 more down or 2 more over. When you get it, you're going to use it with this great device. What's really cool, this is designed for doing the heat press of your vinyl transfers. You've got a coil that runs around on the inside here all the way, so it creates uniform heat coming from the whole plate. There's plenty of white in it, so you just sit it and leave it. You've got easy controls up here with an LED display. So you've got your on off, you've got your temperature, your timer, up and down to change, and off you go. All the information is there. When it's not in use, you've got this safety pad to sit it on in between uses that can handle the heat. It's not going to melt. You're not going to damage in any way. It's going to protect your countertop. And it can all fit into this groovy Hessian bag for you to be able to have it all set and done in a gravy little Hessian bag right there. And then here is this is the jewel rolls. This is the jewel.
This $34.99 right now.
This is $34.99, and we've got the black and white. I like black and white. If you're going to start anywhere, black and white is always something that you can use. It's 20 foot long and it's 1 foot wide, 12 inches wide, 20 foot long. The nice big rolls for vinyl. Cut it with your Cricut and put it on. Now, what I like with the black and the white is doing very simple designs where you have a shadow and you have an open interior. So say, for example, on the blue shirt would be the color, the black would be the shadow, the white would be the highlight, and I could create words, I could create other elements with the black and white combo. So that's it. And it actually has a 5% saving as well. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They got about 25 different colors there. So have a look at the different colors in these bigger rolls. Then you might be able to get some different. Let's have a look at the purple. The purple is only 19 with a 5% coupon. It's only a single roll. So there are different options for you to benefit from right there with this.
And this lightning deal is down to only $8.49 for a single roll. Normally $10.99, and it's 59% claim now. It was 58% claim just a few minutes ago. Again, you've got white, but you've got so many colors you can choose from. And check around on there, because you might see different prices. And this is for the larger one, for the 12 by 8 foot. You can also get the 10 by 8 foot.
Check around.
Check it out.
On a lightning deal, so if you do your stencil designing, now's a great time to grab those extra rolls while they're on that lightning deal. About a great thing to have. There's this. This is the jewel set of the portable door lock. Portable door lock. I don't know if you're talking about, Jamie. If you haven't seen this, you know we love it. Because when I first saw it, I thought the same as you. What are you talking about? That's a little crazy, a little weird. What do you need that for? It is excellent, phenomenal. Heavy duty PVC, plastic, metal. Metal here, you'll notice you've got your 2 door frame inserts. You've either got the square one or the almost circle one. This goes into your door frame. You shut your door, and then this guy here goes into one of these little triangles. If it's a really thick door, you can put it in this one. If it's thin, you can put it in this one. It goes in and it slides down So as the PVC goes hard against your, say my hand is the door, goes hard against and pushes tight. So now the door can't open. It cannot open until you lift this guy off, pull him out, and then the door opens and you just take this out of your door frame. So this works for inward opening doors. This is great if you're a dorm, Airbnb, hotel room, a room in your house, you're traveling, anything like that. This is going to help protect you, give you confidence when you sleep that someone can't come in your house, in your room. Where you may have heard the story that we were in a hotel in a nice fancy hotel, well, mid-range to fancy hotel down in Houston, Texas. And we had the chain, the normal chain that you put onto your hotel door room. And someone opened the door and started to come in because the clerk had given them a key to our room as well. I don't know if it was a trainee or something, but and it also happened to our friend that was also staying that in the hotel with us as well, the speaker of the event that we were working with together. And so having this is great. The reason why I tell that story is because the door can't even open. Fortunately, we had the chain on, but your door still opens that far when there's a chain on your hotel room. So if people with bolt cutters want to come in, simple. Or if the chain's weak in some way, it pops open. This stops the door from, they can unlock it, but it will not move. It will not budge in any way. So if you want to create a portable, lockable door wherever you are, have one of these in your travel. I think everybody should have one of these in their travel bag along with their hair cool in the travel bag for their computer. And everyone should have the tire inflator in their car.
And they should have the time kettle as well.
Yes.
They travel with the time kettle.
This is exceptional.
Absolutely. It's great. This time kettle is so cute. I love how it comes in the box. Oh, the other one comes in the box opened. This one's different. So this is super cool. So time kettle, look at that. 2 earbuds, but these are not just earbuds.
They're not?
No.
Whoa.
These are translators. I can literally translate any language. I can put one in my ear. You can put one in your ear. It'll translate whatever
Up
language.
to 42 different languages, 42 different languages, 90 different accents. So, I speak English, so does Amy. That does not mean everybody understands what we're saying.
That's true.
Because when we first got together, we go out to a restaurant and I'd say, "What did she say?" And then I would say, "Oh, yeah, I'll have the steak, please." And she'll go, "What did he say?" And so Amy had
I was a translator for a while for Jamie. It was so funny
because of the accent.
Because I would let waitresses struggle with it for a minute, but I could just see their stress with it. Like they didn't want to ask him again, "Could you repeat that?" And I'd finally say it. But I was like, because they were like, "Sir, can you repeat that?"
Yeah. So not 42 languages, sorry, 40 languages.
40 languages. But 93 different accents.
And that used to be 92.
Oh,
they've updated it.
Maybe they heard you. They said we need to add that accent because that's very rare.
Because that's difficult to understand.
That's difficult to understand.
That's right. When there's an Australian talking, what you want to do is pay attention to what they're saying.
Yeah.
Real intelligent, those Aussies.
Yes. So this is normally $150. It's on sale today for $129.99.
13%. Can you just I have lived and traveled in every continent around the world except for South America. Okay, many countries, and having that is just exceptional.
I know. My dad is going to be super stoked about that. He will love that.
I should do it.
I don't think he has a smartphone, so he wouldn't be able to download.
Yeah, I got a video on this little guy.
Oh, I can grab it. It's right here.
Amy's just going to grab. I might play the video for you, and she'll grab it and show you, and she can just talk about it. She uses it all the time. Absolutely.
I do. This is great. This is basically a travel makeup bag, but just a nice, easy bag that you can put. So you can see it there. The color's showing better on that camera than it is on this camera. But you can see all of the inside of that. You've got all different sections. And these Velcro right here. So if you want to move them around and have different sizes inside, you can. Then you've also got this right here that you can open up and put your brushes. And then you also have another zipper right here to put like little flat things and stuff. So you've got, this really holds a lot. It looks like just a regular small bag, but it really, you can pack a lot in that. So
yeah, and you can see it there on the video how Amy's got it opened, and
that's empty. This
that's
is full.
empty and that's full, and she fits a lot in there. Because when we go traveling, she opens it up on the bathroom counter. There's no counter left. There's absolutely no counter left at all. So yeah, that is it. A great thing if you're looking for it, something that you can go ahead and take advantage of.
Yes, it for sure expands. Okay, this next item is a 3-pack of airplanes. This is Jamie's little fun thing he loves to play with. He turned into a 2-year-old as soon as he saw these.
They are very
The very
cool.
first time he shot this, he was just like, ah!
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
He freaked out.
So there's a blue, a red, and an orange. The wings just slip on in. Just slip them in, and when you get them in, they're a little bit tight, and you push them. There we go. They don't fall out because they squeeze in. Now your rear wing can go up or down, depending which way you have it, and it will change whether or not it flies straight for a long time or does a loop-de-loop. So depending on how you position this rear wing. Now, there's a little button here, you turn him on, you see that? We've got all these neon lights. So at nighttime, the kids love it. They can fly it at night. It's like a little firecracker going off slowly into the dark, and it lands on its wheels. How it moves is you have this kind of launch control gun. So you pull the little green lever back. There he is. He's back. Now, when I pull the trigger, this guy will shoot out. Maybe I can do that.
Jamie, there's lights over there.
Dun, 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 dun.
He's going to take down the whole wall.
See, it's that much fun.
Even though I've told him 100 times, don't do that.
I got the curtain this time. That was good.
Yeah.
I've learned my lesson.
Getting better aim.
Much better.
He's nearly took out some of our lights in the studio.
This is probably something our author could tell us more about, because she started a career in her journey in life as an air steward.
Yeah, she did.
She many interesting experiences up in the air, on the plane, and also in her book, talking about the metaphysical, and she actually saw a UFO, and that started her on a journey of new awareness, of new potentials. So great lady.
Yeah, so for those that are just coming in, her book is at the front of the carousel.
Yeah.
It's the very first product on our carousel. It's only $2.99 today. So go and grab that.
Yeah, go ahead and grab that book. It's a great price, some great story, and none of that, useful information on how you can learn to do that kind of thing for yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. Have your own awakening, have your own experience, and start to like, why are we here? You know, it's just like, I think at the end of the day, we're not here to just work and you know,
so many more. And also the fact that you're creating things with your imagination. As she was talking about this, how you're actually creating things with your thoughts right now. Do you want to be creating things you want, or keep going, all these things?
Because regardless, we're creating.
You're creating.
Whether we do it consciously or unconsciously, it's your choice.
So
you might as well start being more conscious about your creating.
Go have a look at that book. And
absolutely.
And connect with her, Google her. And
this next item is a queen mattress, and it's actually on my daughter's bed. So my husband has a video for this one.
That's right.
Yes,
I do.
This mattress, and you know, we talk a lot about the 5 elements of health. And those are exercise, sleep, hydration, nutritional, and emotional environment. Not necessarily in that order. I think emotional environment is the most important one. However, at the same time, getting your sleep, getting good rest. You should spend the most money on your bedding, your bed, your mattresses, because you're spending 8 hours a day there. That's a third of your life.
Here we go.
Let's go. Let me show this mattress.
Very spring mattress. This is the queen size 12-inch, and it's got springs and memory foam. Comes in a box all vacuum sealed, nice and tight. Thank you, Hawkesbury, for sending it to us to compare and share this wonderful addition to our house. It comes with an instruction manual and a nice little safety cutter. It's very simple. You put the mattress where you're going to have it. You can put it on a floor, you can put it on a bed frame or a foundation. Then you want to just open up the plastic, let it open out, and give it a full 72 hours to fully expand completely. But within 12 hours, it's fully up and out for the most part. It is comfortable and conveniently shipped to your location for you to have your own fantastic mattress at your house.
There we go. For some reason, I think you unmuted.
Oh, yep. Okay, there we go.
Okay. So this was where am I?
That was the Hawkesbury Queen bed, and it is only $419 for that mattress. It's a pretty high-end mattress. That's the 12-inch. My daughter loves it. There's a $40 coupon on that as well today, so you can grab that mattress. Sleep well, you guys. This next is from Bedsure. These are the deep pocket sheets.
Oh, here they are.
I believe they're down there.
Yeah.
And these deep pocket sheets, what's so important about that, Bedsure is amazing. Our whole bed is decked out with Bedsure.
Here's the deep pockets for the fitted sheet. They're nice and deep. So you've got that opportunity of your 18-inch air mattress being popped up. Really
Evan
good
says, I love Bedsure. We do too. That is exactly why we love it.
They feel nice. They're soft. You get them in different colors. But if you have a nice deep mattress, your fitted sheet doesn't quite fit around it, and then it pops off in the middle of the night.
And that's annoying, especially if you have a partner, because I don't want to I don't want to be yanking it over while he's trying to sleep, trying to put it back. But meanwhile, I'm very uncomfortable because it's underneath me.
Yeah, you can't sleep with this thing half cut across you and all the rest. So if you've got a deep mattress, or if you've got friends staying over in an air mattress, it's one of those big air mattresses.
Evan says, love Bedsure. Yeah, we do too.
Yeah.
And these are on sale today, guys. These are only for the king size. It's only $40.99. Guys, the twin is only $29.99. So grab those. And there comes in a bunch of different colors.
Yeah, we've got the king, we've got the queen.
And if you don't care what color you get, click around because you might find a better price.
That sounds like a song. Click around, click around, click around now.
Evan says, yes, I need 18-inch deep pockets. Yes.
She wants deep pockets and she does not lie. Keeping that sheet on at night, keeping it there and it doesn't move. That way sleeping is the groove.
And you're improved. Okay.
Nice wrap up.
You're welcome.
There's Amy's 3 words of our rap.
That's how it works.
Let's play that game where Amy says a line and says, let's rap.
Okay, let's do it. Let's play that game.
All right.
Rapping is the way to go.
Oh, let's see me what you have to show.
I love it because I never know.
What you gonna do, stay or go?
Let's start creating a story.
Where there's plenty of meaty glory.
Because Jamie walked up one day and decided to
do this rap for me and you.
There we go. Okay, this is from Rest Cloud.
What are we talking about now?
Rest Cloud. This is my fave. Oh my God, you guys, if you have any kind of lower back issues, get one of these pillows, especially if it hurts at night. If your lower back hurts more at night, this is going to be a lifesaver, because what you can do is you can use this to put between your knees. So you can sleep with this between your knees, but also you've got this kind of a lower slope and a bigger slope. So with the lower slope side, I sleep on this side. So I'm going to put it this way. So it's going to go on my side like that, and all my body just fits. And it just brings off all that pressure on the lower back. Or I'll lay it in front of me and throw my knee on, like my knee directly. Let me see if I can demo this. Knee like this. So I've got my knee just resting on it. This takes the pressure off of my lower back. If you have any lower back issues, I highly recommend it. You can also open this and you can remove some of these pieces. There's 3 or 4 pieces in here. So you can make it bigger or smaller to make it adjust to where you want. And these little guys back here, there's these little rubber little feety things on them, so it doesn't slide on your sheets. Yeah, Evan says yes. Yes.
Yeah, round of applause for Amy's rap. And you'll find this it's very handy if you have any kind of like little sleepy, awkward moments that you're able to the squeeze it in. It's comfy, it's soft, and once you have it, you're like, oh, why haven't I been doing that before? And different, like if you're already doing this with a pillow, this is designed specifically for it, so you're going to find better benefits with this guy.
Yeah. Awesome. Guys, we are always honored that you took time to spend with us. We know that you could spend your time in a lot of different ways. We love that you spend it with us. This is your last chance to grab Rebecca's book. It's at the front of the carousel. It's only $2.99. Go grab her book right now because it's on special today. I don't know if it will be tomorrow. So grab it today while you still get the chance. Again, only $2.99.
Yeah, and a lot of people, Rebecca was saying, like they get the book and they just read it all the way through because they can't put it down. A lot of little elements and insights in it that you
I'm going to highlight her book again.
That you can take advantage of right now. And remember, when you get to meet an author, when you get to read a book, it's like you're holding hands with that person and they're taking you on a journey of discovery, that they're a path they've already walked down. So take the opportunity to hold the hand of Rebecca and go on that journey with her and discover those elements.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And, you know, Evans, thank you. Awesome stream today. Really enjoyed Rebecca. Awesome. Thank you, Evans. Thank you. Good. I hope you grabbed your book. Great. And when you read it, let us know. We want to know what you got from it.
Yeah, we'd like to know,
let us know
how your life's changed by taking through some of those things.
Exactly. And Jamie, what should they remember?
Anniversaries. That's one thing you
Don't tell them I forgot our 7th one.
You did.
I know I did.
That was many years ago and I'm past it.
7-year itch. What are we on? 16 now? 16 years?
Yes.
Yay, Evans bought it. Yay.
So an interesting thing about that was I let the whole day go and I kept giving little hints. Amy was super busy.
And I was annoyed with him when he was dropping the hints. No, I'm fine. Yeah, no,
would you like to get somewhere for lunch? No, I'm really busy.
Would you like to go for dinner? No.
How about a walk? No. So right at the end of the day, she pulls back the bed sheet because she went
to go to bed. I was going to bed,
and there was a $1 scratch-it, a lottery scratch-it that said "Happy Anniversary." And I was watching her.
Jamie just sees my back. This is all he sees. That's what he saw from behind.
Who can read body language? So she said, and then I saw this. So we get the.
And then it was this. You only gave me a $1 scratchy?
$1 scratchy for her. I'm like, I remembered. And then after we had that discussion about at least I remembered, you're upset about me only getting you something. And I remember she then pulled the sheet packs and there was other stuff back laid out there. So it's a double whammy.
So he felt like he had a get out of jail free card, but
I do. I haven't used it yet. I have not used it
500 times.
I have not used my get out of jail free card.
Oh my God. Where was that relationship expert we had on the other day?
Let's go back and watch that podcast.
Can have a domestic.
All right. So thanks everybody for watching. And what should they remember, Amy?
They should remember, you guys, life is tough out there. People have scars that you don't see. People have wounds that you do not see. We can make the world a better place by just doing this one simple thing.
Which is?
Smile at a stranger.
And if you're adventurous, give them a little wink.
Tag along with Amy and Jamie while we meet the authors. Right here on Amazon Live. Ask questions to win a prize from your favorite author's life. So come on, just tag along with Amy and Jamie while we meet the authors. Right here on Amazon Live. Ask questions to win a prize from your favorite author's life.